following the Knights in a battle of state-ranked teams here against the Ursuline Irish, winners 70-65. Let's just talk to me about just this battle, too. I know this was a close loss last season, 55-52. I know some of those guys wanted their revenge. Talk to me about just game planning for this team. We know Jalen Gunther, their point guard, is dynamic, too. What was game planning for this Irish team like?
Well, this was our 11th game in 24 days, so we only had a day to game plan. So it's, first of all, we didn't have a lot of time, so I wouldn't say it was like a marvelous game plan, but we did think about playing a little zone at the last second. That was a real last second decision. We didn't even work on it that much yesterday, just because we were trying to think of a way to kind of slow him down a little bit and maybe give them something that would take some time off the clock. So it did kind of change the tempo a little bit and allowed us to not that it worked all the time, but it allowed us to change the tempo a little bit.
Bub Jennings, one of the players of the game, and gets another one of these honors too in recent games too. Just talk to me about his growth and coming into the starting lineup and what he's been able to do for your team recently.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him because like first couple of games of the season, I don't even know if he played 1 second in the first game of the season against Jackson, which had to, I'm sure, hurt him because he's a senior. He's been waiting his turn, but other guys kind of were emerging then, or so we thought. But he just kept coming to practice every day, kept chipping away, and he didn't react negatively. He responded. And he responded with great practices, and then we noticed that, and we tried him a couple, however many games ago it was, and he stepped up to the challenge. So if kids just keep responding to adversity, then you never know what you might find.
Final question for you: what does a win like this do for the team's confidence so late in the season? Tournament draw this upcoming Sunday.
Helps us a ton because we had just scored 31 points in the game. Our heads were down a little bit. Lost a couple of lost a few in the last couple weeks. So we needed a big win to kind of make us feel good about ourselves.